Hi guys, it's Blinding Creeper. Finally I got it right without saying the epic creep on my old channel. If you can hear it humming, that's my fridge. I've got to do some shopping for that tomorrow. Yay! But lucky Walmart's just down the road. So today I'll be talking about why I bought this and some like tricks and no, not tricks, like just a guide to how to keep it maintained and well cleaned, safe, the safe ways to use it and not safe ways to use it, and just general have fun with it. Really, I mean, as you see in my videos, I say it's at a test range. It's not really at a test range. It's just outside the woods, in the woods, but it's safe. As in, no, there's only one entrance in that woods, completely, because it's all brambles. The way I shoot, I shoot in this direction, and you're probably saying, "Oh, it's unsafe because you don't have a billboard, a backboard, or a tree behind it." Well, I don't tend to need it because where I shoot, it is like all brambles and trees anyway. So when I fire it, and even if I miss, it's going to hit a lot of multiple things, and the first thing it hits can tend to dump most of its energy into the first thing it hits, and then onto the second. And no one can, unless you can walk through brambles without being hurt, you know. And if and then onto the right side of me, or the right side of you, or wherever you have your camera, or your phone, or which way you're watching this video, it's going to be like industry, and then behind me is road. And as I always say, I'm sorry if you can hear road noises. And then yeah, never shoot towards where there's going to be people. Never, because of safety. Because if you miss and you hit somebody, that pellet will dump all its energy into that person. And sorry about that, Mrs. Creeper playing with a pencil. That I tend to mark how many shots I have fired from, because I am now on 98 shots, believe it or not. So what do I think of the Ruger Explorer .177? It's great. The iron sights tend to be a bit off, but with a little adjustments here and there, you can hit your targets every time. The way, a tip for actually zeroing this baby in, what you want to do is put something small. So in my case, it was a little plastic thing. I put it on the table, sat where my chair or where my sofa is, and just zeroed it in. And then when you think it's zeroed in, go out and shoot something. And then if it's not zeroed in, and if it's windy, come back and do it indoors, because you're going to more likely have success shooting something that's indoor, aiming for something that's indoors, because you're not going to have any wind interference. So the pellet's not going to go that way, or it's going to go that way, or it's going to go that way, or it's not going to go that way, because there's no wind. And then when you go out, aim for that, and if it's dead center, you're going to hit it every time. Also, if you're a beginner shooter, don't go out when it's windy. As you saw today, I missed a few shots because it was a little bit windy, and I did get close, but not too close, so I could just just go bang without even aiming down the sights. I had to aim down the sights. Secondary tip is leave the wind adjustments alone, because the way that I find it is it's already zeroed into what it was. But what I did, I went out shooting and I found out that it was a little bit to the left, about that much to the left, so I moved it that much to the right, and now I'm hitting everything, and it was just like the left and right. Second tip is always maintain your rifle. It is vital that you maintain this, because even if it's not oiled, it can screw up your rifle. it can screw up your rifle because a non-oiled. Sorry about that. Fridge is now starting to come back on. A non-well-placed oiled barrel that is empty. The rounds will not go through properly, and it might not grab the rifle in. And what I mean by rifling is, I'm not sure whether you will be able to see it on camera, but no, you won't. The rifling is like it's spiraled inside the barrel, and when the pellet goes through, it spins, and that gives it the accuracy. Just like a real gun. The way a bullet works is the accuracy, or the way to keep it stable, is like just spiraling it in the barrel, which they rifle it. Yeah, but that's what it comes with is just what it is. My scope should be here next month sometime. Yay! In that meantime, I have to buy myself a tactical rail or Picatinny rail to attach to this, and then I can mount my scope. My cat's been so much of a pain. I'm honestly sorry. She likes to play with like the little Easter egg things that you can get out of Kinder eggs, and yeah. But anyway, that's not a rifle, is it? And then once my Picatinny rails, it's gone all the way to Vancouver Island, so now I've got to reorder one, and then I can mount that, and then great, I've got a full-grown sniper rifle. That's one thing you need for this, is a scope and a mount. It does not come with a mount. It comes with like the 3x8 cuts inside. I don't know whether you can see them on camera, but they come with. Hang on a sec. Let me go get a torch. Then you can. Okay. Sorry about that. So you should. Oh, sorry. You should be able to see the actual indents now. See these little indents? That's where your mount is going to be. So when the mount is here and my scope's here, I'll do another video on my layout. And then yeah, also the accuracy on this is pretty decent, up to 91 feet I've found so far, 90 to 91 feet so far. Also, what I find with this is the pellets I use, they fit snug in the barrel, but when they fly and they hit targets, sometimes they tend to bounce off, because I shot that tin can today, and it hit the lip of the can, and it hit a flat surface, but it bounced off, so sometimes you're going to get good shots out of this, sometimes you're not. I don't know whether it's to do with the spring, how many times, if you load it pretty quickly, or you like just go like that, and then I don't know, because I'm just new to the air rifling world. I used to be into airsoft, and I used to know a lot about it anyway. But I had some sort of rifles before, and then from Combat Kit, I do like those companies. That was a good company. I got my electric air P90 from there. But anyway, is it a worthwhile buy from what I found? Yes. For $117, get it. From just go to your local Walmart. This is what they had in stock. I was going to get the one of the other Ruger's rifles, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. But their website said they did. But you know, the optics on here are very well easily seen during the day, as you can see. Hang on a second. Like, oh, I'm just blinding the camera. If you can see that, I'm not sure. And then you've got your other set of. They're very well easily seen during the day. And then if you go out when it's wet or after it's been raining, and it's moist, come home, after you've been shooting, of course. Don't stay out for too long, otherwise the rain will, the moisture will seep in, and you'll have to oil your rifle pretty quickly, because obviously the water will kind of take all the oil out, some of the oil where it's been. If it's on non-critical bits that are like up here and just mainly back here, you don't have to worry. You can come home whenever you want to and just wipe it off with a towel. Either way, if it's in the barrel area, the way I keep water off it is sort of like try and lean it up against whatever is free and not wet. So when I'm out shooting, I'll tend to lean it up against the box, so that the only things that do get wet is the plastic, so that doesn't really matter, and a little bit of the back, but that does not really matter. The one things that do matter is the front. So from about there onwards kind of matters, because that's when you're going to do most of your oiling to keep the barrel like this and to keep most of it in place and to keep working properly and fully up to its scratch. So you're not going to go out one day and have a very consistent poor shots. You can tell when you can have consistent poor shots because it's either going to sound very funny or you're going to keep missing your target. Now, it could either be you, the sight, or the rifle. Always blame the user first. Never the rifle first. Always blame the user first. If you're missing consistent shots, blame the user, and then then check the rifle. If it's the rifle, try and sort out the rifle. If it's just zeroing that's zeroed in, which is the problem, zero it in. I hear a faint hissing noise. That's probably that, I don't know. But hang on a sec. Shut my door. I have no idea what that faint hissing noise is. But basically, it's going to be a consistent shots. If it is the rifle, blame the rifle. Never, ever blame the rifle first off. But to be honest, I sellotaped this to the side of it, which is just like a little mini. It's a strong flashlight, believe it or not. I strapped it to like here, and then I could turn it on and off. I was going to strap it here, but then it kind of obstructs this. So, anyway, before I babble on too much about safety and all that crap, I'm sure most of you would have the common sense to shoot in a safe place. You're not going to go out into the woods like I do, aim at the street and hoping you're going to hit your target and you miss and hit someone on the other side. Even though that'd be pretty funny, I wouldn't recommend doing it because either you could get done for by the police or, because you have to be 18 or over to own these sons of bitches. But it actually says 16 plus on the box. If you don't believe me, here's the proof. There's the proof. Look. It does say 16. It looks like 19, but 91 on the box, but it does say 16. It says 16 plus. Or you could have just paused the video and read the writing if you could. But as I said, make sure you oil it recently. Make sure that you just keep it dry. Keep it in a safe place. Keep it in a dry place. And you're going to have no issues with it. When you're not using it, like storing it, I store it under my bed, in the box, with the safety switch saved on, so that I know it's free. Then when I come to use it, before I take it out, I always break it open to make sure it's safe and there's nothing in there and it's not cocked. And then and what I mean by breaking it, I don't physically mean by snapping it. I mean that's what it's just called, breaking. It's just like a spring activated thing. And I picked this up for $170. I put a round in the box because I didn't think it was shooting properly or shooting at first. and it was shooting. And then I put there's like some. I have had no ricochets from this, so you can be at 10 feet, literally, or point blank range, and you're not going to get any ricochets. And as I said, if you want something soft to shoot at, or you know, if you want a target that rounds ain't going to penetrate, fill a Coke bottle up, empty 2 litre Coke bottle up with water, go outside, you can shoot at it all day, the rounds aren't going to go through. The only problem is the water will tend to drip out, or if you go up there and squeeze it, obviously the rounds are going to the water's going to come through the hole. There's going to be no exit holes, just an entry hole from where it's been hit. And if you're going to shoot at targets, make sure you can see them. Because the problem I had with the Coke bottle, which didn't have the the red strip on before, I could not see it very well because obviously it was clear and it was trying to blending into the background. So I'm sorry this has been going on for ages, but this is a small little tips and tricks on how to maintain your rifle. This has been the Rugor youth rifle. If you want to see most of the videos that I've done, I've only done 3, including this one, so this is the 3rd video on it. You can check them out. I can't put any descriptions down on them because it's not compatible on my tablet, but I have to wait for my computer. I'm sorry for everybody who's like begging for the SCP containment breach video. I mean, I do want to help you lot, but I can't. My computer does not arrived yet, and as soon as it arrives, I will do the playlist. I've got 5% left on my tablet, so hopefully I can get this video wrapped up before it dies. I'm wrapping up now, but as I said, as soon as my PC gets here, guys, I'll be on YouTube every day trying to help you lot out. I'll be consistently playing SCP just to do videos for you lot. I might be starting high school on Monday, so that if I get late videos out, that's because I'm either A, doing homework, or B, trying to do something else. But I will try and get as many videos out as I can this week, and probably this week, and Monday. So as I said, I will be doing a 24-hour live stream on the weekend that I get my computer, so that I'll set it up. I also will be trying to get hold of a HD web camera so that I can set that up, so you'll have a decent video picture of me rather than just having a blur of everything. So yeah, this is the Blinding Creeper signing out.